All right, it's your boy Genius. I would like to say back out at the range, but it's the same day. A follow-up, if you will, to the second Ruger RXM video that I put up where I said I had 182 rounds. So I do still have my axe, my Bull Armory axe cleaver, and I still have my RIA Dira, and I have the magazines that came with those, which are all Glock style magazines, and I have them all loaded up, and with every single, and the P-Mags, the 21 round P-Mags, the two 15 rounders that came with the RXM, I have every one of them loaded up. And after I shoot all of them, my wife tells me that I will have 316 rounds. That's kind of an odd number, so I'm probably going to get it to 350 today. I don't know that I'm going to get this one out to 1,000 rounds. I just don't know if that's financially frugal for a gun like this, for a Glock clone. Essentially, again, as I said before, I don't think that this will have functioning issues. I don't know why it would. Again, it's cloned after one of the most reliable platforms on the planet, so that's not the point. And my beef with the gun was never the fact that it was a Glock clone, or that it malfunctioned. Well, it kind of was that it was a Glock clone, but my beef was never with function, is what I'm trying to say. I never came out here with the idea of claiming that the gun would not function. I could have made it malfunction, I'm sure, if that's what I wanted to do, if I wanted to be dishonest, but everybody's going to find out one day regardless if I was. So I totally could have made the gun malfunction. My beef with it was never about function. It was just simply about Ruger, a great established American company that has always been their own and made their own product, to clone a competitor. I just thought it was tasteless and shameful, and if they done it just for money, I still think that that's tasteless and shameful. I think they should have made their own product. That was always my beef with it. Functionally, it's been fine. I've had no issues with no type of magazine that I've attempted to use in the gun. And so I'm just going to run it. That's basically what I'm here to do today. I'm going to put one magazine through it and then do the little traditional montage of shooting from different angles that I typically do, and we'll wrap up the video. Try not to make it too terribly long. So I'm going to start with, I'll get the Bull Armory Glock magazine. We'll start with that one. Fell down on that without issue, so we'll shoot this one and then do a little montage. Okay, so I think I hit the slide lock on that with the palm of my support hand there. Yeah. Again, it's just about this blocky grip. I would definitely have to change it. Never had that problem with a Gen 3 Glock for sure. So again, I'm pretty sure that I hit the slide lock. So we're going to do the shooting montage. I'll probably load that one back up. Going to try to get it out to 350. So we're going to do that right fast, and we'll come back and wrap up the video. You're as bad as me. You always miss one.
You know, when I first shot this thing, I did not like it. But it kind of grows. I'm going to give my opinion. It kind of grows. I wish this had more of a flare.
Back up a little bit so they get.
Okay. More of a flare to where it'll be more comfortable in the holding.
So you still have an issue with the grip.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
And I wish we had a little bit more.
Right. Because
what do you call it? Thumb room?
Right, because you already have, you know, an issue keeping your thumbs forward.
Right.
So on the guns that have a little more real estate there, you're able to. But
now, shoot it to have fun. Yeah, carry no, because I don't feel it's not comfortable. I mean,
it's just, yeah, it's blocky. I mean, it is what it is. It's an old blocky Glock, basically. I mean,
right.
But you also said that the sight's different. So this is the
right.
Hollison.
Yes. Now I can't say I like. Yeah, the sights you had the other day, we kept losing.
Right, and it just was. It was a you know, it was a budget sight, about a $80 sight. So. But you're definitely shooting better. Well, you don't hate it. I don't hate it either.
No, I don't hate it. No, my first gun was a Ruger. But no, I mean, I just wished it was a little bit longer with a flare and a little bit of thumb room, and I think it would be all right.
So if it had a flared mag well, so if you take this Dira right here and you put them up side by side, let's see.
It'll be a little bit longer. That would work.
The grip's the same, but it has this flared on there, so
right. See,
way
I like
better
how
to
it
hold.
hugs.
Yeah.
And it just feels natural.
And see, there's no option on this one without changing.
And you've got more thumb.
Right. There's no option on this one without changing the grip module to even put a flared mag well on there. So anyway, let's see. So what about the Bull Armory then? So if you get the Bull Armory, what about the grip on that?
So that's so much better.
So you like that better than the Dira too?
Yeah, that's the best grip. It's slim.
So it's slimmer, you know.
I've got my thumb.
Right.
And here.
There's just more attention to that kind of thing on that gun, yeah.
But,
and you know, some people had said, well, they had to make it blocky. So anyway, I know you don't like being on camera. Good job. Like, so well, you was in it though. So RXM Ruger, 350 rounds. The lady don't hate it. She says it, but again, she's shooting better with it because I got a better sight on there. I'd like to maybe shut the sights off on the next video, or shut the red dot off and just shoot with the irons, since I do have a better co-witness now with the Hollison on here. So the Hollison did make it a little better, but again, everything I originally said about it, the poor grip, blocky. Okay, so I was talking about it being blocky and everything. Sorry about that. I had to cut the camera. One of the families that live on the road here had a little incident getting out. This is a pretty bad road. It's been raining for a couple of days. And I had to take the awesome Jeep up there and pull them out for everybody that talks smack about my Jeep. Anyway, so blocky, but, and you mentioned that right, it was blocky, but with the Hollison sight on there and the better co-witness, definitely more fun to shoot. But again, I don't hate the gun. I hate the idea of it, if that makes sense, that I feel like Ruger should have made their own gun. But that's neither here nor there. We have 350 rounds through the gun, actually probably 352 or something, but who's counting? And we will keep on shooting the gun. But I kind of think it's a pointless thing, honestly, because again, made on one of the most reliable platforms ever invented by mankind. So why would it not function, you know? So I just don't know, with all of the available Glock clones out there, like the Dira, like the some of the Thesis, some of the Bull Armories, and just the plethora of foreign, and I get it from them, right? Those companies are smaller. They're trying to get a market in the U.S., so why not clone one of the best-selling firearms in the U.S., right? So I get it for them. They're trying to make a name for themselves, so it makes more sense. I just don't get why Ruger done it. 352 rounds without incident. Did not have any issues with any of the standard Glock mags or anything like that. So just no issues. It's been fine. It's been fine. It's accurate enough, especially with the optic on there. So, you know, I don't hate the gun. I hate the idea of it. Maybe I should clarify that from the original video. But for their first Glock clone or the first facelift of their polymer frame gun, they could have absolutely done better. They should have done better. And that's my take on it. So make sure you go over and check me out on Patreon. Consider supporting me, $5 a month. Also, I'm soon have a gsquaredtactical.com. I'm going to have a place on there where you can donate to the channel if you don't feel comfortable with the monthly subscription at Patreon. Also, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up. All of those things help and help me to stay relevant. And you can also do a super thanks. I do get that money if you give that money through YouTube. Of course, they take $1 or so, but I do get that money. That would be much appreciated. And always, like always, make sure you know Jesus Christ is your Savior. Literally the most important thing you'll ever do or ever decide to do. And make it a blessed day. And as always, to God be the glory.